Do that. It's like a magic trick.
Misdirection, son. Get your opponent to lose his focus, then move like lightning. Ha! If you want to conquer worlds, concentrate. Draw your mind in like a magnet. Couple that with common sense, a will to succeed, and above all a kind heart, and you will be a great man as I predict.
Like my father.
It's time you were going.
Did you leave home at my age, sir?
Yes, and for the same reason, to become a musketeer.
Oh, I dream about it every night. Fighting duels, defending the king, standing up to the Cardinal,
Stop.
and... What?
Never say that. You do not want Cardinal Richelieu as your enemy.
Oh, but he opposes the king at every turn. They say he has spies everywhere. They say that his dungeons are filled with hundreds of prisoners. They say
They say. He was my schoolmate. We were lads together. And he will help you thread the needle of Paris. Just stay away from him. By the grace of God, you become a musketeer, then your job is to defend the king and protect the queen.
Yes, sir. Unless he starts it first.
Here's my sword. You're going to need it.
Father, I...
Use it well to fight for justice. For justice, like mercy, is divine and deserves your courage. Always stand up for what you believe in. Never back down unless you're wrong. If a man insults you, turn the other cheek. If he insults you again, kill him. Make courage your watchword. But courage is more than just arms and legs. It takes courage to be yourself. Above all, live a life of honor. Honor the people you love, the ideals you cherish, and the man inside you.
I promise.
Now a few parting gifts. 25 crowns.
Father...
Say nothing, I wish there were more. Second, a letter recommending you to Monsieur de Treville,
Your old friend.
now captain of the Musketeers.
Oh, I know. They say he's fought hundreds of duels in the king's service. They say that the king relies on him for everything. They say
He will help you when you get to Paris. Now keep that safe.
I will, Father.
Third, I want you to have something. It's my beloved.
Buttercup?
The finest animal that ever walked on 4 legs.
Oh, thank you, sir, but she's very wobbly and rather old. I mean, I wouldn't want anything to happen to her.
She'll serve you well, my son, as she has me for the past 30 years. And now your mother would like to say goodbye. Cecile!
Oh, I don't want you to go. Oh, you're too young. I can't bear it.
Promise me you will never sell her. I want to hear that she died standing on her feet eating oats.
If you say so, Father.
And now your mother and I have a surprise for you. Sabine! Are you ready?
To take on the world, Father. My bags are packed, my affairs in order, and I look on life as my own small oyster.
What's going on?
Sabine is going with you to Paris.
What?
I've arranged for her schooling. She's my daughter. I want her to read and write. And I want you to get her there safely.
But I'll look ridiculous entering Paris with a little sister. And I'll have enough to worry about without playing nursemaid to some...
I trust, brother, that I shall be no burden to you, but rather do your bidding as you require.
That's it! I'll kill her!
Do you do as I ask, or do you dishonor the ancient name D'Artagnan?
As you wish, Father.
Now be off with you. Her breath stinks and her hair is falling out, but she's a good old girl.
you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? It's dangerous keeping here in Paris. Can't very well go as a woman.
But I'm protecting you. That's the point.
You protecting me? May as well get Buttercup to join the Musketeers.
I knew you'd be trouble as soon as you said it.
And why should you have all the fun? I'm as good a swordsman as you are any day of the week. Better, if you ask me.
Oh, please.
Oh, please. And they want me to go to a convent school. You know, being a girl in the 17th century is just not that much fun. There. Now, call me... What's a good name for a French servant?
Brioche.
What about... Planchette? I heard it in a story once. It was all about honor and romance and musketeers. Planchette, at your service, sir.
Oh, God.
Would you cheer up? This is just the kind of adventure we dreamed about in the back garden, don't you remember? Fighting injustices. Yeah, defending the king and queen. Yeah. Now, hurry up and bring my bag. I want to meet some real musketeers and fall in love with one of them.
Stop them! Somebody stop those musketeers!
Let's get out of here quick!
Athos, I don't think this is advisable.
That's the understatement of the century!
It was symbolic.
You call this symbolic?
Stealing the Cardinal's nightcap.
It's a reminder.
A reminder of what? That his head is cold.
Athos!
A reminder he's not invulnerable.
Athos!
That he isn't the only power in France.
Athos!
That the king is the king and it's us to back him up.
Athos!
What?
We're surrounded!
Oh, bugger. This way, follow me.
Stop them, you fool! You're the captain of my guard, for heaven's sake!
We're trying, Your Eminence. Oh, they've slipped away.
Then track them down to where they live!
We don't know where they live. That's the problem. The famous Three Musketeers, and we can never find them.
Those reprobates, those interfering, overstuffed vermin! I want my nightcap back!
There's another issue, sire. Turn around.
What?
Look.
I really hate them!
We're almost to Paris, just a few more miles. I'll bet you're glad I came, aren't you? Thanks to me, we didn't make one wrong turn. Not a single one. And there's no one else who can ride Buttercup. She just won't let them. It's a fact. Town of Mariac, population 47. New business welcome. Look, they have an inn. I am starving. I'll be inside. You see to Buttercup.
Wait, you're supposed to be the servant.
Oh, Mr. Rochefort, please, you've got to stop. Oh, but if it's a horse, why is it yellow? I mean, I've seen yellow gloves, yellow flowers. I hear there's some fruit in the West Indies called a banana. But a yellow horse? When he dies... Which won't be long by the looks of him. Oh, when he dies, they can use him for a lady's hat.
You there! What are you laughing at?
Me, sir.
When I see a man laughing, I like to be told the joke so that I can laugh too.
I was not talking to you, sir.
But I am talking to you, sir. Do you laugh at me, sir?
I laugh at your horse, sir. Unless I'm mistaken and it's not a horse, but a big mangy yellow dog.
Turn and face me, sir. Turn and face me or I'll run you through the back.
Run me through. Me. Are you mad? Should I thank you for that?
You should thank me for everything. Who is he? He looks cut above the local dregs.
I have no idea. Has a chip on his shoulder, I'll tell you that. What are you doing?
I'll let to know my enemies. Knowledge is power, and power is life.
Who said that?
I did, you fool.
He's just a country bumpkin.
A bumpkin. Oh, I see. Just a country bumpkin. The letter in his pocket from Monsieur T. Treville.
Treville? Let me see that.
I'm not quite finished with that yet. Am I?
Why are you here, milady?
To give you a message from Cardinal Richelieu. Tomorrow at noon, a young woman named Constance Bonacieux will be at the Rue Hatchet carrying certain letters. The Cardinal wants them at any cost. You're to stop her and acquire the letters. Is that clear?
Constance Bonacieux, the Queen's lady-in-waiting?
Correct.
That makes it dangerous.
Life is dangerous. That's why it's fun. Here. Show it to the Cardinal. Perhaps you'll have a promotion you can eat at the grown-ups table. Well, let's go. No! You fool! This is no time to be drawing attention to yourself. You've work to do. Besides, he's very pretty. I might want to use him someday for a house pet. Now close your mouth and follow me. I got us some wine and sausage for the trip and I thought we could... Giardi? Giardi, what happened? Giardi, say something!
Oh, Sabine. She's so beautiful.
Aramis, get out here, bring your two rubber-red friends out with you!
Monsieur de Treville, let me explain.
Explain why you'd better explain!
Aramis, let me explain.
Porthos, I said I'll do it.
And it better be good.
Well, you see, sir, it happened
My three greatest musketeers, Athos, Porthos, and Aramis, bested by those snivellers, the Cardinal's guard.
That's not exactly what
Do you
happened.
understand the humiliation we all feel?
Yes,
the
but...
shame the king himself must be feeling.
But if you let
the
me...
sneers and the backbiting he has had to endure from Cardinal Richelieu.
May I please say something?
Wait a moment. Where's Athos?
Let's see. I believe he's, visiting his uncle.
He's sick.
His sick uncle. The poor old man has the plague. It's a form of the plague that starts out as a cold. You begin sneezing and suddenly you're lying there on the ground dead as a mackerel.
What are you talking about, Porthos? Would you stop this tomfoolery? Now where is Athos?
I'm right here.
My good man, you're hurt. Sit down, sit down. You poor fellow, who did this to you?
It isn't serious, I assure you.
Of course it's serious. The idiot almost bled to death. We had to carry him in from the field.
But tell me, what happened?
This morning he was set upon by 4 of the Cardinal's guard.
Oh no.
They tried to arrest us for dueling. Can you imagine the cheek?
They were angry about the little trick we pulled last night.
Oh, I want my nightcap back. Oh.
We had to fight them on the spot.
And we would have won, I guarantee it.
But the knaves called for help and 2 more of the devils showed up.
So we didn't get away, eh? Ha! Ooh, sorry.
Fetch my doctor and have this wound properly dressed. Doctor! Go on. And next time, tell me the truth from the beginning.
Only God knows the truth, but he keeps it a secret.
Excuse me, sir. I had an appointment. They told me to come right now.
Come. And lads, did very well today. I'm proud of you.
Is that an apology?
Get out of here.
Because it sounded very much like an apology to me.
I said get out of here.
And yet, I haven't heard those 3 magic words. I'm sorry, Porthos.
Get out! Now what do you want?
I've come for an interview, sir, to be a musketeer. I'm good with a sword, I promise you that. Of course, I realize you're called Musketeers, and I've never actually shot a musket myself, but I bet you I'd be good with one if I tried it. Which I haven't. But I would be. You'd be amazed.
You sound like you're from Gascony.
I am, sir. I arrived this morning with my sister, my servant. I call him my sister because we grew up together and he wears a dress. When he's alone. So he tells me.
And you want to be a musketeer?
Yes, sir. I have a letter of introduction from my father. He's an old friend of yours, D'Artagnan de Beaugency.
D'Artagnan, ha, well, what do you know? He's a fine fellow from top to bottom. How's the old boy doing?
He's well, sir, and sends his regards.
In this letter of yours, let me see it.
Well, I'm afraid I lost it. I mean, it was taken from me. By a man with one eye and a scar from here to here. And then this red-haired goddess kissed me. Or at least, I think she did. I was feeling very dizzy at the time. And then the man with the scar must have kicked me because I was very sore. Oh, but I would have beaten him soundly in a fair fight. I promise you that. I've been a swordsman since I was 6 years old.
No sword, no letter. Manservant who wears a dress. Here's what I'll do. I'll offer you a commission in the king's regiment. It's not the Musketeers, I grant you, but no one starts there anyways. You have to work your way up to it. Prove yourself in some campaign or other. Show strength and valor in the king's service. And are you listening to me?
Well, that's him, just walking there. The man who took my letter. I need a sword. May I borrow that? I'll return it, I promise. You're very kind, thank you. I'll call again. I'm sorry, are you all right?
Do I look all right?
I'm sorry, but I've got to run.
You're sorry?
Yes?
And that's all you have to say for yourself?
What else can I say? It was an accident. I said I was sorry, but there's a man with a scar and I've got to kill him.
Obviously from the country.
What? What did you say?
I said you're from the country.
So what if I am? Are you implying something?
I'm implying you have country manners, boy. You're in Paris now, so try to improve them.
My manners, sir, are as good as yours, and I'm very proud of where I came from, which is perhaps saying more than you.
Was that an insult?
It was certainly meant to be.
Shall we settle this now?
I can't right now because I'm chasing someone. Name the time.
10, this evening, behind the Luxembourg.
Done. I'm sorry. Do you fight right-handed, by the way?
I do, but I'm even better with my left. So I suggest you book a church for the funeral.
Silk! Pure silk from India. One of a kind.
Really?
Yes. Oh, it takes months and months to make a piece like this. It's made from the ancient dyes you see. From the puzzlewood trees and the petals from little spiced roses. Just look at the color.
Hey!
Don't make your phone coming!
Help! Sir, I'm very sorry. I was in a hurry. I didn't see.
You caught me! You pop-eyed little clam! Look what you've done!
I'll pay for it, sir. I swear. I have some money, but right now, if I could just...
Oh, you will pay for it indeed, I promise you. It was brand new, and it looks stunning on me. Do you think that garments like this grow on trees?
Sir.
Or perhaps they go on by on the wind as a gift from the gods of fashion so that we can carelessly pluck them as they go by.
Sir, I'm very
40 crowns.
What?
40 crowns, that's what you owe me.
For this old thing?
It's one of a kind, from India.
Oh, come now, sir. They were selling cakes just like that on the stalls by the river. They were asking £1.50, and I said it was too much.
I believe you're mistaken.
I don't think so. There was a whole pile of them. They looked identical.
Wait! The puzzlewood tree and... Yeah! You are a puppy, sir! An imbecile! I demand satisfaction!
I was only...
Satisfaction, sir. Do you agree, or do you cower in fear?
A D'Artagnan never cowers, sir. Name the time.
11 o'clock. Behind the Luxembourg.
I'll be there. And if you need a new cape, try the stalls by the river. They're £1.50. And thanks to you, I've lost the man with the scar. And now I have a cold. And I'm going to die at 10 tonight, or 11 if I'm lucky.
Oh, Aramis, you're making me blush. I thought you were taking holy orders.
I am, my darling. The church is my life. And the sinful world that appears before us shall perish into dust, like a mirage of longing. Isaiah, chapter 45.
Oh, Aramis.
Sir! I believe that is the lady's handkerchief.
It is? Oh, right. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I picked it up and Here.
Get back!
Right. I'll wash it in one of the fountains. How's that? Or I could have it cleaned and return it to you tomorrow?
Aramis, do something!
Sir, you have insulted the very name of womanhood.
Did I? I thought I just blew my nose. I don't think so, sir.
I believe you're being funny, sir, and laughing at me and this lady, and I do not like it. I demand satisfaction.
Let me guess. 12 o'clock behind the Luxembourg.
No, 11.
It'll have to be 12 and booked at 11.
Fine, then.
Done.
Don't be late.
Done.
Done. And he shall enter the land of darkness, and there he shall meet the shadow of death. Job, chapter 10.
And he shall pull down his trousers, and then shall he stick out his backside. D'Artagnan, chapter 12. God in heaven! I'm as good as dead. Is this what we're put on this earth for? To live for 18 short years, then have it all snuffed out over some silly incident? Is this why I trained with my father all those years? Is this why he taught me everything he knows about swordsmanship, about life, about honor? Is this what honor means? Dying because I blew my nose.
DRT, there you are. Guess what? I found this room for less than a crown a night. Now, it isn't much, but it has a window. And wait till you see Paris, DRT. It's wonderful. There's people everywhere, and taverns, and brawling, and ladies in these tight dresses, and everything you could ever dream of. Are you all right? Did you see your bill? Are you a musketeer yet?
Not yet, dear sister. Someday, perhaps, if I live that long.
Live that long? What do you mean?
Never mind. Let's get you to that school of yours.
I don't want to go.
Sabine.
Not yet. I want to see more of Paris first. I want to see a play in a real theater. I did see a puppet show on the street, and there's this little man who got very angry and beat his wife with a stick. That's the way to do it. And then she beat him back with another just like it.
Sabine, it's time for school.
No, you'll have to catch me first.
Sabine!
No!
Sabine! Oh, I'm sorry. Are you all right?
Help me, sir. Please help me. 2 men are after me.
Why? What have you done?
I've done nothing wrong, I swear.
You're shaking like a leaf.
They want to kill me because I served the queen.
The queen.
Here comes one of them now. Oh God, please help me.
Stay behind me.
You there. Stand aside.
What do you want?
I'd like to speak with the young lady.
But the young lady doesn't wish to speak with you.
Monsieur, if I were you, I wouldn't meddle in this.
And if I were you, I wouldn't tell me what to do. Stay back. You!
Oh my god, it's the puppy! I should have killed you yesterday.
Perhaps you should have, because you'll die for it now! Yeah! Let her go! Are you all right?
Yes. Thank you. I must to the Queen at once. She'll be sick with worry.
What's your name?
Constance. Constance Bonacieux. And yours?
D'Artagnan.
Thank you, D'Artagnan. I'm in your debt.
It was nothing.
I'm a scout.
Wait! Will you be safe?
I haven't far to go.
And this item you carry for the Queen, is it valuable?
It is to her. It involves her heart. It's a letter from the one she loves.
Then it's dangerous.
All matters of the heart are dangerous because hearts can be broken. I must go.
Wait! Will I see you again? I must, please.
Tonight at 1 o'clock, behind the Luxembourg.
What are you so distracted about? I'm the King of France. You have to pay attention.
I'm sorry, Louis. I'm trying.
It's not just a game, you know. It's complicated. Look, king, queen, bishop, knight. It's all about us. You see, the king and the queen? The knight is the soldier, and the bishop represents the church. Though we should be called the cardinal. Cardinal Richelieu. But he's below you in the hierarchy, not above you, and you've got to remember that.
As do you.
I know. It's just that he's always making it so difficult sometimes. Always pretending he's smarter than I am. His guards beating my guards. I hate that.
Well, Your Majesty. How delightful to see you.
Cardinal Richelieu.
Hello, Cardinal. Ignoring me today, are we?
Not in the least, sire. I'm doubly honored. You're looking well today.
Am I? No thanks to you. I understand your guards took advantage of my musketeers this morning.
Took advantage? Now, what does that mean?
Ganged up, outnumbered, and then started brawling on some pretext or other.
Forgive me, Your Majesty, but it was my understanding that my guards were merely doing their duty, preventing a duel, which I do believe is against the law. Is it not?
Yes, it is, but it's a technicality, and you know it is.
I know that I love the law, Your Grace, if that's what you mean.
That's not exactly what I mean, now is it?
The king is unhappy. I hope I haven't caused him distress.
He faces the strain of running a country. It's understandable.
Is it?
Of course it is.
And yet, he doesn't really run the country, now does he? He plays with his little toys. He builds fountains and gardens. He plans the menu, for heaven's sake.
How dare you speak of the king in this way?
How dare I? How dare I? Yes. I've heard it all before, but look at you. You're a queen. You're magnificent. You need a consort, someone Better than that English Buckingham fellow.
Buckingham?
The Duke of Buckingham, your lover, I believe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, please don't insult me. I've had you under observation since the day you arrived here from Austria with your little bags of Sackerthorten.
How dare you? I'm the queen.
Indeed you are. And yet you and Buckingham have been carrying on an affair for, what is it, 6 months now? 7? But unfortunately you've been a trifle indiscreet. You've been writing to each other love letters and exchanging them through your lady-in-waiting.
You're insane.
Am I? And am I insane to dream of what you and I could accomplish together? Just think, all that power. The people love you and they fear me. Could there be a more perfect combination? I wouldn't have done that if I were you.
I'll call the guard. I'll have you hanged.
Fine, go ahead. What are you waiting for, your little friend Constance Bonacieux?
Constance?
Loyal handmaid and conspicuous go-between. That's a very dangerous job, you know.
Constance?
If I were you, I'd save your breath. About now, she's probably lying in a gutter somewhere with a sword through her chest.
Constance!
Yes, my lady.
What?
Are you all right?
Of course, my lady.
I thought you were...
I'm fine, I assure you. And the package we discussed? I have it right here.
Oh, thank God. Your Eminence! Your Eminence!
Oh, forgive me, Your Majesty. They didn't tell me that you were...
It's quite all right. The Cardinal is all yours. I wouldn't dream of keeping him.
Forgive me, Your Grace, but I thought that you should know...
You fool! You incompetent bungler!
Your Grace, please!
Please, what? Stop choking you? No, I think I'll keep it up.
There was a man, he must have known in advance!
That's impossible!
That's what I thought, but there he was!
Liar! What's his name?
His name's 13, and I encountered him yesterday. He had this letter on him.
Bring him to me instantly.
Yes, sire. I'm not sure I know exactly where...
Bring him to me or I'll have your head!
Yes, Your Grace, right away.
Are you wounded?
Yes, Your Grace.
Good.
Who's there?
Athos, who wants to know?
D'Artagnan, the man you hope to kill.
I never hope to kill anyone. I'm just preventing them from killing me. Do you have seconds?
Why, yes, I have all the time in the world.
No. I meant, do you have men to back you up? They're called seconds.
Oh, I see. No, I'm afraid I don't know anyone in Paris yet, except for Monsieur de Treville.
Treville? That's awkward. If I kill you, I'll look like a bit of an ogre now, won't I?
Not really. Not with that wound of yours. How is it, by the way? Because I was thinking, I have this ointment my mother gave me before I left for Paris. It's very curative and almost magical in its powers, or so it seems to me. I suggest you try some. Please.
You're a gentleman.
Thank you, sir. It will cure you in just 3 days, I'm sure of it. If you wish, we could postpone until then. Which doesn't mean I'm not prepared to fight you. I'm not afraid. Well, I guess I am, a little. But it's a matter of honor now that I've accepted your challenge, and I wouldn't dream of shirking it. I plan to give you a good run for your money.
Run for your money? That's a Gascon expression.
It is, sir. I'm from Hartford.
Charlotte!
Really? That's amazing. We're almost neighbors.
It's beautiful there. The countryside. Why waste your time in Paris?
To be a musketeer. I want to be like...
Like me? You could do better than that, young man. I promise you.
I don't think so.
Athos, my boy, is that you?
It's about time. You're late. These are my seconds.
I had to change for the occasion. I am a slave of fashion, tyrannized by a pair of pumps. Yet there you are. I have a duel here myself in an hour against some little upstart who decided to get cheeky with me this afternoon. That's him. I'm fighting him at 11.
And I at 12.
I've got him at 10!
Is this a joke, my boy?
No, sir, I'm very sorry. It was all just a coincidence. And if this gentleman here kills me, I'll have wasted your time, so I do apologize.
He's very polite. Shall we get to it then?
If you're ready.
Well done, well done.
Very nice.
Young man, if I don't kill you, and by some miracle, my friends don't either, I'd be happy to make your further acquaintance. You have a good heart.
Thank you, sir. It's a musketeer's heart, as I hope to prove someday. Yeah!
What's going on here?
Quickly, make him offer.
Why should
Just do as I say, go!
Dueling again, is it? And against the law?
Not again. I can't believe it.
I arrest you in the name of His Eminence Cardinal Richelieu. Lay down your arms.
Rochefort, it's Athos. If you turn a go, we'll do the same. There's no need for further bloodshed.
After this morning, I'm not surprised to hear you begging off, but it's too late. Lay down your arms.
How many are there?
I count 5 of them.
I count 6.
Damn, he'll beat us again.
I intend to die this time. It's better than facing travail.
With 6 of them and 3 of us, you may get your wish.
Gentlemen, I believe you are mistaken. You said there are only 3 of us. I count 4.
Well done.
Good lad!
Fine boy, I've always said so.
Come and get us, you red-backed cowards. We're ready for you. Hiya!
Wait, is that D'Artagnan?
It is.
That's the man we want. Let's get him, boys.
Hey, you look good. For a person with jaundice. You realize you're fighting with your left hand, right? Which makes you look...
Get out of the way!
What's going on?
They're trying to kill us! My servant Planchette. He frightens easily.
Is that a boy?
Well, yes and no.
Stay behind me.
Sir, I'm very capable of
Do as I say.
Watch out! That wasn't very nice!
Cut! Now!
Thank you!
Wait! Your shoe's untied! Damn it, that usually works!
That's the last of them, gentlemen.
The field is ours.
Huzzah! Yes!
Sabine. Sabine, it's all right. It's over. We've won.
Oh, D'Arty.
My sister, gentlemen.
Ah, well, that's a relief.
Come, I'll buy you a drink.
Oh, thank you, sir. You know the best tavern.
Of course, young man.
Of course, of course.
May I join you?
All for one!
And one for all!
That's what I was going to say.
But they were after you. They knew your name.
Because of Rochefort, I imagine. The man who stole my letter in Mauriac and then tried to stop Constance. It started when he laughed at my horse.
You mean that horse outside with the tufts of hair sticking out of his ears?
Do you find that funny, sir?
Oh, no, not in the least, my good man. Who wouldn't want to ride a bright yellow horse with shrunken withers and no teeth? Oh, I want a wench! Bring me a wench! Hey, hey, hey!
May I? Are you thirsty?
The Lord's work requires great sustenance. How old are you?
22 and a half. You're very religious.
Yes, I'm studying to be a priest.
You are really, but that is such a waste. I mean, oh, you'd have such beautiful children.
Abstention from the ways of the flesh is a virtue I pray daily to achieve.
Have you achieved it?
Alas, no.
Oh, good.
Drink up, boy! Drink up and tell me more of this canty creature of yours.
There isn't more to tell, I'm afraid. But when I met her, it felt as if my heart dropped out of my chest to my knees. I'm meeting her tonight, behind the Luxembourg.
Be very careful.
Why?
Love is a fool's game. It leads to nothing but regrets and darkness and the death of hope.
Sounds to me like you've had a bad experience.
Me? No, not I. A friend of mine. Count. Province of Corsica.
Corsica, that's not far from where you went.
He fell in love at the young age of 25 with a young girl of 16. As beautiful as the dawn. She was intoxicating, like wine that fills your senses and makes you happy to be alive. She lived in a village with her brother, the local curate. They settled there the year before, and no one asked from whence they come. No one bothered, for she was all good and he was of God. My friend, the Count, he could have seduced the girl, or even ravished her at his will. But no, he was a man of honor. And so he married her. And he took her to his home and gave her jewels and carriages, and they were happy. So very happy. Then one day they were out hunting, and she took a fall. The horse recklessly threw her off, and she lost consciousness. And men rushed to help her. And seeing that her riding habit was tight and stifling, he slit it open with a knife. And there, on her shoulder, was a fleur de lis. She was branded.
No.
She was a thief, a convict. And so this man, this sovereign ruler of his province, with rights of criminal and civil justice, he tied her hands behind her back, and with a good stout rope, he hung her from a tree.
My God. What of her brother? Did they ever find him?
They searched for him, but he was never found. Later it was discovered he was her lover and accomplice, and the plan was to marry her off to some rich fellow and live off the proceeds.
And what of the man who hanged her? What became of him?
He changed his name. It was never heard from again. But it is said he spent his life to fight evil, to purge his sin, and now it's time to get drunk. More wine! A good scoop of wine!
Dance.
Hey. So, to continue my story, when I was a little girl, teensy, tiny little girl, my father put a drop of wine in his food, and I got very, very drunk. I was adorable. Are you drunk yet?
No.
Oh, bother. Are you drunk now?
You should go home.
No! I am a woman! I know I don't look it, but these are only clothes. They can be changed. what's happening? I think I'm falling. I think I'm falling in love.
One down, 4 to go. Woo! What is it? What happened?
A bit too much to drink, I'm afraid. You should take her home.
Of course, right away. Oh no, I'm meeting Constance.
I'll take your sister home with me. There's a chair by the fire. She'll be safe, don't worry.
But she has school tomorrow. I promised my father.
Where?
The Convent of the Sacred Heart on the Rue Bourget.
I'll get her there, don't worry.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, just go.
Thank you, sir.
Help me!
Hello?
Help me! Somebody help!
Who is it? Who's there?
Please!
Help! Go!
This way, gentlemen.
You say your guards were beaten by my musketeers? Oh, my dear fellow, I'm so sorry.
The men are criminals, sire. They were being arrested.
For dueling, yes, of course, a very serious offense.
They should be punished.
Yes, I agree, absolutely, punished. I'll see to it. Not a problem. Oh, punish. Your Grace! Your Grace, I have something to report.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's
Because
very
the king
important.
and I were just discussing your guards
It's-
and how they
it feels-
tried to arrest the musketeers, but were all vanquished.
It's true, except
For what? I don't want to hear except. There is no except.
I've got it!
Got who?
Boy, D'Artagnan! He's outside!
Really? And what did he say?
He hasn't said anything. We've gone over him thoroughly. He says he doesn't know a thing.
Bring him to me.
Yes, Your Grace.
Welcome, young man, to my humble abode.
Down, dog! And say thank you.
Rochefort, not so rough. I'm sure this young man wants to cooperate. We merely need to give him a chance. Now, what's your name again?
D'Artagnan.
Ah, yes, of course, D'Artagnan. What do you think? Bear in mind that it's only a hobby. I do not pretend to be a second Michelangelo. Da Vinci, perhaps. With a little practice. Have you seen his latest? It's called the Mona Lisa, and it's awfully good around the mouth. But at the moment, I have another job. To serve God and represent him in the state of France. It's a lot of work, but it pays the bills. Now, in order to do that job properly, I need information, right? So, D'Artagnan, I have one simple question to ask you. Answer it honestly, and you're free as a bird. Lie, and I will have to kill you. Fair enough? Good. Now, who hired you to rescue Constance Bonacieux?
No one, Your Grace. I just happened to meet her.
Wrong answer. Shall we try it again? One more time. Who hired you?
Your Grace, it's the truth.
You're just not getting the hang of this, and it's not difficult. Let's try another question. Athos, Porthos, Aramis. I understand that they are friends of yours, that you assisted them last night regarding a disagreement with my personal guards. Oh, don't look so surprised. I know everything. Now, the fact is I'd like to speak with them, and I can never find them. Not when I want to. It's so silly. So, can you tell me where they are at the moment?
Go to hell.
Alright, just kill him. Do it now, instantly. No, wait. Do you know he might be useful to me? Chain him up and leave him. Make it uncomfortable. Then come and join me.
You little upstart. Just wait till he gives the word. You're as good as dead.
Are you D'Artagnan?
Yes.
I overheard just now. I was listening. I had no idea.
Who are you?
I'm Sophie Delacroix. The Cardinal is my uncle.
Your uncle.
But why is he doing this to you? What have you done wrong?
I've done nothing wrong, I swear. I just bumped into this woman, literally, on the street. And she was in trouble, and I helped her out. That's all I know.
I believe you. Everyone says my uncle is unkind. I don't think so. I love my uncle.
I'm sure you do, and he must think I know something. But I really don't, and now he's going to kill me.
He wouldn't do that.
He said so just a minute ago. Because I wouldn't betray my friends. Could you help me? Please.
Oh.
You're very kind. If you could somehow open the lock.
It's very hard. I can't quite.
Please, hurry.
Wait. If I could just somehow. I think I hear something.
Won't be a moment.
Well, he's coming back.
Oh, drat.
Listen to me. I have a sister named Sabine. She's starting school today at the Convent of the Sacred Heart in the Rue Bourget. Are you listening?
Yes.
If you could go there now and tell her I'm in trouble, she'll know how to get to my 3 friends and they'll try to help me. All right?
Your sister, Convent of the Sacred Heart, Rue Bourget?
God bless you.
My dear, what are you doing?
I heard noises. I just came in. I was confused. Is he dead?
Oh, he'll recover beautifully. Debris,
Yes, Your Grace.
Monsieur D'Artagnan needs your assistance. Take him away and keep him safe. My niece is concerned for his well-being. Don't worry, my dear. He'll be well taken care of.
Good. You know what they say. Waste not, want not.
Well done. Milady, you are a wonderful woman. Now, what did he say?
He says he has a sister. In school, no less. She knows where to find the Musketeers, and I suspect she knows more than that. He gave me the address and begged me to go see her.
He begged you to go see her. My God, I love this. You're a genius.
I only learn from the best, Your Eminence.
How very kind.
Personally, I think you're wasted as a mere cardinal. You should be the Pope.
You know, I suggested that to Rome once, but they said no. It turns out I have too many children. It seems a few are right, but a whole village is out of the question. Now off you go, it's time for school. I believe you have a young friend to visit.
Shall I kill her when I'm finished with her?
My dear, I leave that entirely to your discretion. Rochefort, go and dispose of D'Artagnan. He and his sister can perish within the same hour. Wouldn't that be touching? Now leave me alone, both of you. I have a masterpiece to finish.
Come along, pretty boy. I'll take good care of ya. Oh, but don't worry. I'll keep you safe. Put a chain around your neck and wrists.
Debris! Hold on, I'll take him from here.
What's going on?
Cardinal's orders. They're going after his sister for the information they need.
My sister!
The Cardinal says we're to kill him.
Now?
Well, I suppose we could toy with him for a bit, like the villains in storybooks do, thereby giving him enough time to come up with a plan of escape, while his friends come out from nowhere and attack us. Now, what do you think?
Right, let's do it.
Yeah! We have to get to Sabine right away!
The villains!
I'll be right back!
There's no time to lose! This way!
And this is where you'll begin your studies, along with the other girls.
It's beautiful.
Well, we do take pride in our flowers, although I'm sure some of the credit should go to God.
Excuse me for interrupting, Mother, but Miss Sabine has a visitor, a young lady.
Already? Well, you're popular. Send her in. I'll attend to my work for a few minutes, and when I'll get back, I'll introduce you to some of the other girls. I do trust you'll be happy here.
I'm sure I will be.
How do you do?
How do you do, Mother? Are you Sabine?
I am.
I need to speak with you. I have a message from your brother.
Oh, that's quite all right. I'll leave you two alone to exchange secrets. Just let me know when you're finished.
From my brother.
Yes. I'm afraid he's in terrible trouble. He's a prisoner of Cardinal Richelieu.
What?
The Cardinal's guards snatched him off the street last night. They suspect him of treason.
My brother? That is ridiculous.
I know it is. I know.
Who are you?
I'm the Cardinal's niece. I know all about my uncle and his ways. And I've always pretended that people were wrong about him. But when I saw your brother being tortured...
Tortured? Oh my God, is he?
He'll live. If we can get to my uncle in time with the information.
What information?
About Constance Bonacieux.
That's the woman whose life we saved yesterday.
Exactly. She's the Queen's lady-in-waiting and she had some valuable documents with her. But apparently, your brother had some ties to her before yesterday. He knew where she'd be. He was sent to save her.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, he was. And you must know what those ties were, if we're to save his life. They talked about killing him this afternoon.
Oh, Lord God. I don't know. He didn't tell me. He said he met her on the street by accident.
But he knew who she was.
Did he? He didn't say so. At least I don't think he did.
Just try to remember. We have to save him.
Wait. He said if I need anything, I should talk to Athos.
The Musketeer?
Yes, and his friends Porthos and Aramis.
Good, good. Do you know where to find them?
Yes, absolutely. Come with me. I'll take you there.
Wait. What's the address? In case we get separated somehow along the way. I'll be much safer, I promise.
42 Rue d'Angers. That's where Athos lives, and I think they're all there together.
Right now?
Yes, I'm quite certain.
Oh, that's excellent.
Now come on, we're wasting time.
Wait. Look at these first. Aren't they beautiful?
They're rosary beads.
Oh, that's what they look like. But you can pull them as hard as you want, and they won't break.
What are you talking about?
My God, what are you doing? Stop it! Stop it! Help!
Here! I see them!
Rat!
Sabine! Sabine, are you alright? Sabine, say something! She's alive.
Oh, thank God. You all know what this means, don't you? War on the Cardinal! War on the Cardinal!
War on the Cardinal!
War on the Cardinal.
All for one!
And one for all.
unbelievable. It's unbelievable. My own wife carrying on with some duke or other, having an affair. She could be hanged for that.
The Queen?
I mean, the man's from England. He's English. They're all so polite. It's a wonder they can have children at all.
Perhaps it isn't true, Your Grace.
Of course it's true. I heard it from one of your own people. I'm surprised you don't know all about it.
Well, there have been rumors, sire.
Aha, you see, you admit it.
And he told you about the necklace, I presume?
Necklace? What necklace?
The Valmont necklace, the one she gave the Duke of Buckingham as a present before he went back to England.
She gave the Duke the Valmont necklace?
Oh dear, I shouldn't have said that.
I gave that to her as a wedding gift. It has 12 diamonds in it. They're as big as chicken eggs.
Of course, we don't have any proof she gave it to him.
Oh, I'll get proof. Don't you worry about that. I'll have her searched. I'll have her room searched. And if we can't find the necklace, that'll be proof a la mode.
Sire, you can't do that. She's the Queen of France. It would start a war.
With her horrible father, you mean? The King of Austria? She should have stayed in Austria with all that yodeling.
That's Switzerland, sire.
Whatever. The point is that we need proof. But seemingly there's no way to get it.
Yes. Except, no.
What?
Oh, it wouldn't work.
What is it? Tell me.
Well, you could give a ball.
A ball?
For some important occasion that might be occurring in the next week or so.
My birthday's next week. We could use that.
Oh, what a good idea, sire. I never thought of that.
But why a ball?
Well, you could say to the Queen that she had to wear the necklace. No one could object to that, even her father. You could insist on it.
And then, if she refused to wear the necklace, we'd have the proof!
That's brilliant, sire!
But what if this awful Duke fellow gives the necklace back?
He's in England. And your birthday is on Monday? It's 300 miles.
Oh, so I see. Yes, of course. Oh, balls. I love balls. I'll start right away. When I catch her, which I shall do, I promise you, I'll send her back to her yodeling. Ah, come with me.
Your Highness! Constance, what's the matter? Oh, Your Highness, I have some bad news. The king has decided to give a ball on Monday. And he wants you to wear the Valmont necklace. He's going to insist on it. He knows. I'm afraid so. Oh, what will I do? He'll call it treason. We have to send someone to England right away to bring it back. But no one can make the journey in that time. Could they? I think it's possible. Just if we're lucky. You'd have to leave immediately. I know. And I've brought someone here and he's outside. His name's D'Artagnan. The young man from Gascony? Yes. I trust him with my life, Your Highness. Bring him in, please.
Your Majesty.
Monsieur D'Artagnan? I've done something very foolish. Do you think you can help me?
I can try, madam.
I must warn you, this whole affair is vital to the Cardinal. If I'm exposed, he'll use it to undermine the king's authority and seize power for himself.
I understand, but may I ask a favor?
Anything.
I have 3 friends who wish to accompany me, and I believe them vital to the mission. Their names are Athos, Porthos,
And Aramis, the 3 inseparables. Of course you can take them with you. I'd be grateful for their help. But now, let me write you a letter you can show to the Duke. And please, be careful.
Your Eminence, it's 300 miles. It's impossible.
It is not impossible, it's vital. I have just received word that Athos, Porthos, and Aramis, along with that vomitous little rat, D'Artagnan, are setting out for England as we speak to recover the Valmont necklace in time for the ball. You must get to England before they do and find Buckingham at any cost. He'll have the necklace with him.
You know he's just going to hand it over.
And why do you think I'm sending you? He's a man, isn't he? Isn't that your stock in trade?
Yes, of course it is.
Now when you find him, I want you to pry 2 of the diamonds out of the necklace and get them back to me as fast as you can.
But why only 2? Why not the whole necklace?
Because the Queen has half of France searching for the whole necklace. You'll be stopped at the border and searched thoroughly. But surely you can hide 2 diamonds from the customs officers. Even if they are as big as chicken eggs. The diamonds, not the customs officers. Now, can we please stop talking so you can find a horse, or a chaise, or whatever you like, and get on the road and get to England? Just for once, I'd like to beat those revolting do-gooders at their own game!
Yes, sire, without delay.
Gentlemen, we must hurry. There's no time to lose.
Hurry, racing, always racing. I ask you, gentlemen, whatever happened to dignity and a fair and civil fight?
The Queen's reputation is what happened, Porthos. She'll lose it if we don't hurry.
Well, she shouldn't have misplaced it if you ask me.
Gentlemen, listen! I propose a rule for our journey. If any of us falls along the way, the others continue without him. Agreed?
Agreed.
Rochefort!
Yes, sire.
Would you cease shilly-shallying and tell me, did your men stop the Musketeers or not?
I don't think so, sire. Not yet!
That's unacceptable. What happened at Chantilly? Did you do as I instructed?
To the letter, your eminence. The innkeeper there was a great supporter of yours.
Was?
A glass of wine, good gentlemen.
Oh, yes, to be sure.
I'm willing to bet this mission is going more dangerous than we thought.
We could be at La Rochelle, think of that. La Rochelle, siege on the coast. We're fighting the Protestants, their last foothold in France.
Oh, right. You know I'm not that good with political issues.
How much for the wine?
It's been paid for by your young friend outside.
Good lad.
We'll drink his health.
Or the health of his mistress who got us into this mess.
To Constance for being a minx.
To Constance!
What's that about, Constance?
Sir, the horses, they're very tired.
They're taken care of.
But they need to be fed and watered.
I said they're taken care of.
Your health, my boy.
With thanks for the bottle.
Though I doubt it's very much of a vintage at a place like this. Wait! What are you doing? Are you mad?
I didn't send you a bottle. Who told you I did?
This lady here.
I see. And how is the vintage, Is it a good year?
I wouldn't know, sir.
Perhaps you'll taste it for us.
I don't drink. I mean, I'm not thirsty.
Will you drink this, do you hear? Now drink it down.
No!
Drink it!
To Constance! To Constance! I think we should skip the wine.
Well, in that case, what happened at Duvet?
I'm afraid there were difficulties, Your Grace.
But I thought you had them outnumbered.
We did, Your Eminence. But I believe the Musketeers, having a noble cause to fight for, one that is pure and true, have somehow acquired an inner strength, as though God himself had summoned them to fight for justice.
Oh, shut up!
I am parched.
Use a drink.
Me too.
We could all use a drink.
You, sir, in the fancy dress.
Me, sir?
I propose a toast to the leader of France, His Eminence, Cardinal Richelieu.
I believe you're mistaken, sir. Our toast is to the king.
say to the Cardinal.
And I say to the king.
Then I say that you may go to hell!
You go first. I'll follow if it looks pleasant.
Look at the trap, there are more of them!
Go on ahead as we agreed.
But it's 2 to 1!
Yes, I know, but the question is, do I let any of them live? Now go on!
So then at Calais you used road workers?
Yes, Your Grace.
Why, in the name of heaven, would you use road workers to attack musketeers?
Oh, they weren't really road workers, Your Eminence. They were just disguised that way to catch the musketeers off guard.
Well, that's not a terrible plan.
It's an excellent plan, sire.
And did it work?
No.
Oh, damn their eyes, just look what's happened to my new boots! Can't they finish the road?
Aramis!
They should leave a pathway.
Aramis!
These were brand new when I left Paris.
Aramis, forget the boots!
And why is that?
It's an ambush!
Look out! Ah!
Aramis! Aramis, hold on to me!
I'll cover you!
Oh, damn, their eyes would be safer at La Rochelle!
Lieutenant, go! I'll see to Aramis!
Listen to me, that's ridiculous. It's only a little... Ah!
Would you please go?
There's at least 8 of them!
Now there's 7. Just quickly, go! It's your duty, man. Just watch your back. No, go, go, go!
The Duke of Buckingham. I am the Duke of Buckingham. And you want me to meet with some French peasant?
He seems to be an upstart, sir. He has brought a letter from the Queen of France.
Let me see that. Send him in and fetch the necklace.
Your Grace.
Monsieur d'Artagnan, I see here that you're a friend of Queen Anne.
I have that honor, sir.
It says there's to be a ball next week.
So I understand, Your Grace.
And you know about the necklace, apparently.
I'm afraid I do, sir, and I'm ready to ride back with it immediately.
You are a fine fellow, and I am in your debt. Here it is. As you can see, it is extremely valuable, and you should guard it with your life.
Excuse me, sir, but aren't there meant to be 12 diamonds?
That's right, there are 12. Count them.
I have, sir. There are only 10.
Of course there are 12. Good Lord, that's impossible. This has been locked up ever since Anne gave it to me.
Are you certain, Your Grace?
Of course I'm certain. It's been in my vault. The only time
what, sir?
The only time that it wasn't was last night. I showed it to this woman. I don't know why, I just did. She flattered me.
Sir, do you know her name?
Her name was the Countess de Winter. She's also known as Milady. I met her at a party. She came back here, and for a short time she was alone with the necklace. In my bedroom. She must have removed 2 of the diamonds at which...
Sir, do you know where she is? Can you get them back from her?
She said she was going back to Paris this morning. Back to...
The Cardinal.
When is the ball?
On Monday.
I will close up the porch with some pretext or other, in case she hasn't crossed the channel yet. Stanley! Fetch my jeweler! Bring him here this minute!
Your jeweler?
All 12 of the diamonds match. I'll have him cut 2 more and insert them into the settings. You shouldn't have to wait more than a day. In the meantime, I'll post ahead and arrange fresh horses for you. A new mount every 20 miles.
I'll do my best, sir, but what if I'm too late?
Then, the queen is lost.
Rochefort?
Your Eminence.
What are you wearing?
I'm a dog, sire.
I thought you were coming as a beaver.
I was going to, but the sheep were killing me.
Has Milady arrived yet?
It's hard to tell. Is she a mammal?
How should I know, you idiot? I just want the diamonds. She was due back from London this morning. Yes? There you are. It's about time.
I'd have flown 300 miles in 4 days on a very hard saddle with a very brief stopover in her certain bedroom. So, I wouldn't be too impatient if I were you.
Did you obtain the diamonds? Oh, admirable. Well done.
Oh, balls. I love balls. The dancing and the dresses and... Have you seen the menu yet? In all honesty, I think I've outdone myself. Right after the cat brains, I've chosen raw scallops and a sort of bird block melange. That includes sweetened liver chunks and chopped lung in a baby veal reduction with little toasted knuckles on the side.
It sounds startling, Your Majesty. Incidentally, I failed to notice if the Queen has made her entrance yet.
No, she hasn't, but I can't wait. I plan to examine her next very carefully. Oh, good lord! Who is that stunning creature over there? She looks scrumptious.
I have no idea, Your Highness.
I'll go make inquiries. Oh god, I love being king.
Excuse me, please. Pardon me for interrupt like this, but is your name Mr. Aramis, the Musketeer?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
You will dance with me, please?
Of course. My pleasure. Are you the Countess de Virgin? You are, aren't you? I can tell by your perfume.
No.
Wait, I know the Duchess de Martine. I'm positive this time. Haha.
No.
But whoever you are, I must say you look stunning tonight. You really are quite a vixen, and I hope you and I can become better acquainted. Good God! What are you doing here?
Are you surprised?
Would you please just think of me as a brother?
But I already have a brother. Oh, wait, you haven't finished. You're such a good dancer.
Steve, quick!
What's the matter?
It's D'Artagnan. No one's seen him yet.
Well, I wouldn't
It
worry.
was too much to hope for in 5 days. I only pray nothing's happened to him. Wait, here comes the queen.
excuse me. I'm a king, excuse me. Where is the necklace? I expressly asked you to wear it. Do you humiliate me in front of my subjects?
Of course not, husband.
Then where is it? Are you hiding something from me? Is that your game?
I was afraid to wear it, sir. I thought it might get jostled in the crowd and I might lose one of the diamonds.
Poppycock! That's ridiculous. It's unbelievable.
I'll have it fetched from the Louvre at once if that will please your majesty.
Please do so, madam. The ballet starts in 10 minutes. It's the Merlaison, my favorite dance in the whole world. And I was intending to dance it with you.
All is lost.
Not yet, madam. There's still hope. We could just hold out a little bit longer, D'Artagnan. Wait, madam, I see him. He's arrived. Quickly, your majesty. Quickly.
Your Highness is angry, and yet I thought this was exactly the result that your Highness desired.
Yes, it is. It's just that I thought somehow she might... Oh, I don't know. I'm confused.
Your Highness, I believe there's something you should see.
What's this? 2 diamonds? But they look exactly like the ones from the necklace.
If the Queen does have the necklace, sire, which I strongly doubt, I urge you to count the diamonds carefully. If she has only 10, you should ask her if she remembers how these 2 got away.
Got away? What do you mean, got away? Oh, damn!
How good to see you. I was afraid you'd be at La Rochelle by this time.
We go next month. Don't remind me.
Unless you get us killed first on one of your harebrained errands. Wait, is that Sabine?
I'm afraid so. Who can believe what she's been up to?
Yarty, there you are. What's happened? The necklace?
I did. She's wearing it now.
That's it? It doesn't look that impressive. I was expecting something colossal. It only has 10 diamonds in it.
It has 12. Never after all that. It should have 20 after what we've been through.
But it only has 10. I have extremely good eyes. You know that.
Sister, it's 12. In fact, it only had 10 when I arrived in London. Someone named Milady had stolen 2 of them. But then the Duke himself had 2 more fashioned and fit into the casings. I kept the entire necklace right here, the entire... Oh my word! They must have fallen out during the journey and I didn't notice. What do we do?
Sabine, create a diversion.
What?
Do it now.
But what'll I do?
Anything, just distract him. Porthos.
6,
Oh!
7.
Oh no!
Someone give her some salt.
Is she alright? I'm alright, thank you. I must have fainted.
I will call my personal physician, madam. He is quite excellent.
There's no need, really. It's just the baby. He always kicks up around this time.
I see.
Oh, and here's the father, Aramis, sweetheart.
What?
Isn't he handsome? I hope the baby looks just like him.
Oh, aren't you a little minx?
He only says that because he likes to pet me.
That's enough, darling. Come with me.
Where was I? Oh, yes. Stay still, madam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Aha, just as I thought.
Your Majesty.
I see that you have lost 2 of the diamonds, madam. Lost them just as the Cardinal predicted, and I hereby return them to you. Now what do you have to say?
You're giving me 2 more? Louis, that makes 14.
14?
Yes, I have 12 already. These 2 came out of their fittings as I was putting on my necklace at my dressing table.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And now 14. How very kind.
Richelieu, what is the meaning of this? Is this some kind of joke?
A joke, Your Highness? Of course not. It's more what I'd call a little game. Isn't that right, Your Majesty?
But what about the diamonds? There are 2 extra.
Oh. I can explain that, Your Highness. The fact is, I wanted to give Her Majesty a present of these two extra diamonds, but well, I didn't dare offer them myself for reasons of protocol. So I thought of this little plan for getting her to accept them.
Protocol. Yes, of course. Protocol, I see. Protocol.
Then I have your eminence to thank for this generous gift. And yet, those 2 diamonds must have cost you even more dearly than the other 12 cost His Majesty.
They may have indeed, Your Highness. And yet, I'm sure that next time I shall come out even. Don't you agree?
Not necessarily. On the Renaissance, shall we?
Yes, my queen, and how marvelous.
Folks are attending my darling Edith.
Because you inspired me. As you do in everything.
Do I really? I often think I don't deserve you, and worse than that I've exposed you to all the dangers here at court.
I can take care of myself.
Can you? You remind me of a little boy from Gascony with a wooden sword shouting, "Death to the king's enemies."
Excuse me, miss, but the queen requires your presence.
I'll be right there. I won't be a moment. Don't go away. Good evening.
You startled me.
You look like you're waiting for someone. Could it be a woman?
Yes, it is.
I would sacrifice a great deal to be that woman.
Do I know you?
Oh.
Your voice sounds familiar.
By the way, I was very impressed with what you did inside. The queen would have been lost without those diamonds.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You needn't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Who are you?
Just someone who wants to get to know you better. Is that possible?
Madam, my affections are already engaged.
By Miss Bonacieux.
Yes, how did you...
Constance. Dear Constance. Constant in love, constant in boredom.
May I strongly suggest you leave here at once?
I'd be happy to. However, I'd be extremely careful if I were you, especially in light of what happened to your sister.
How do you know about that? Stop! It was you in the palace! The Cardinal's niece!
You stupid fool!
And you attacked Sabine!
The Cardinal is my uncle.
The fleur-de-lis!
You pig! You pig! I'll kill you for this! I'm your sister! I'm your friend!
Witch!
And your Constance! You're the best to go!
Ah! Come back! I'll kill you for that! I'll kill you! Tell me again!
They're Partisans. They're called Huguenots, and they refuse to leave France.
Oh, right. I can never get these dominoes straight.
It's not a war, it's a siege.
We talked about it.
Laure, shut!
Oh, right. The Protestant against the Catholic.
Exactly.
So you're telling me that the Christians are killing each other over how much Latin they can use in church?
Would you stop asking sensible questions and keep your head down?
You two circle around. I'll make sure to abandon the farmhouse there and cover our backs.
Enough is enough. I say we kill her.
And I say no. I'm aware of exactly who needs killing at the moment, and it isn't Constance Bonacieux.
Then who is it?
The king! The little toad refuses to go to all-out war with England. He's even started peace negotiations over the siege. And he's doing it behind my back!
Sounds like he's getting a mind of his own.
Well, not for long. If the king is assassinated, then the English are blamed. I think I can count on my little war, don't you?
Then of course there is the question of who rules France if there is no heir to the throne.
There is that.
How long do I have?
A week at most.
And how do I get to him?
Document 1. This gains you a private audience with the king. This says you're part of an embassy from Spain. You can wear a wig and lisp. Document 2. Safe passage out of the country. It'll take you to Venice. I thought you'd enjoy Venice. Please say hello to the Borgias for me. Document 3. The most important of all. A pardon, in case you get caught. It's called a carte blanche. It has the force of law and is unbreakable, even by royal fiat.
It is by my order and for the benefit of the state that the bearer of this note has done what he has done.
It covers everything. I suggest you guard it with your life.
It's still too dangerous. I would need to pay a great deal of money for it.
Oh, please, don't even think of bargaining with me. The sum of 10,000 crowns royal will be waiting for you in Venice. And don't say, what if it isn't? Because if it wasn't there, you'd come back and slit my throat.
How touching. You're getting to know me better. But one thing more. I intend to eliminate D'Artagnan and his lady love before I leave the country.
May I ask why? A matter of honor.
I have no honor left. Let's just say I don't like losing.
Well, in that case, you're out of luck. The Queen has moved Miss Bonacieux for safekeeping.
Where?
I'm afraid she hasn't told anyone.
But you know, don't you?
What?
Tell me.
I'm afraid I can't just...
Tell me, and I'll give you anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Well, in that case, she's at the Carmelite convent at Bethune. Are you satisfied?
Extremely.
I believe we had a bargain.
What is it you want?
Nothing. I just wanted to hear you ask. Perhaps I'll see you in Venice someday. Just don't play cards with the Borgias. They cheat.
Who are you? I said who? The Comte de la Fleur.
Your husband from once upon a time.
But I thought you were...
Dead? I'm sorry to disappoint you. My name is Athos now, just as yours was Anna de Brielle. Only I'm the man I was, and you're a fiend. Put on this earth to torture anyone who gets in your way.
You made me what I
I made you nothing! I loved you once. I would move the earth for you.
Frederick.
I thought I'd crushed you then, but either I was wrong, or the devil himself has resurrected you.
Frederick, I loved you. I still love you. Oh, I hate you! I despise you! I was young and I couldn't change! I got down on my knees and begged you for mercy! But you screwed me up and left me for dead!
Hand me the documents.
No.
Hand me the documents, or I'll blow your brains out. You know I'll do it. Just give me a reason. Go on. Make a move!
Here. Take them.
Athos, are you all right?
Oh, crap!
Oh, Athos! My dear fellow!
What happened, for heaven's sake?
We must to the king! Quickly!
The king?
What for?
There's going to be an attempt on his life.
How do you know?
Who said so?
That woman! And you must tell D'Artagnan! She knows!
Who knows?
Knows what?
What are you talking
Our
about?
lady knows where Constance is! She's going to kill her.
Athos!
Athos! Go fetch a doctor, I'll stay with him.
Reverend Mother, look at these. I've just picked them from the garden.
Aren't they beautiful? We'll put them right there. It's quite an exciting day for you, isn't it?
Oh, my heart is racing. It's what I've dreamed about.
We're gonna miss you now.
And I'll miss everyone here. But I will come back and visit. It's just that, well...
You're in love!
Yes.
And I'm very happy for you.
Thank you. Oh, wait. I forgot to tell you. The gardener says we have a visitor and that she's at the gate. He says she's from Paris and needs shelter for the night.
I'll see to it right away. Now go and remind the cook that tonight we honor Saint Philomena, and that the martyr's honor she shall bring out the pear brandy. We'll have a sip and think about the dear woman. Or 2 sips and think about whatever we please.
Yes, Mother, right away.
Oh, well, you must be the visitor.
Forgive me for entreating, Reverend Mother, but I find myself an orphan in the storm, and I need your help. May I stay with you? I won't be here long, I assure you.
Oh yes, of course you can stay with us. A traveler needs meat and drink plus here in Bethune.
You're very kind.
I understand that you're from Paris. Were you there during the attack on the king?
I was. Word travels quickly.
Oh my dear, yes. We were St. Novius by the hundreds, day and night. We didn't stop for a second. Thank Lord God, Jesus Christ, he survived.
Aren't we lucky?
They say the assassin was a woman. Did you know that? I heard they had her under arrest, and suddenly she slipped through their fingers and got away.
So I heard.
All I can say is she must be remarkably evil.
Or perhaps her life has been very difficult.
Perhaps. But in any case, they're bound to find her.
Why do you say that?
The entire country's looking for her. She's bound to slip up somehow, and can you imagine what they'll do to her once they find her? I almost feel sorry for the poor thing.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I'm sure she has no use for your pity.
Perhaps, but she has made the Cardinal very happy by attacking the king. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, should I?
It's quite all right. I agree with you. The Cardinal's a terrible enemy to have. He's made my life very difficult of late.
Oh, I know. In fact, we have a novice here who's in hiding from the Cardinal. She was put here under her own safety. Her name is Constance Bonacia. She's also from Paris. Do you know her?
No, but I'd love to meet her. I'm sure we have a great deal in common.
Oh, yes, I think so too. She's such a good, kind soul. I'm sure she'd love to meet you. Shall I go get her?
Oh, yes, please do.
Here we are. Countess de Winter, Constance Bonacia.
How do you do?
How lovely to meet you, at long last.
Long last?
When the abbess said your name, I thought it might be you. I've seen you at court.
At court?
Oh, but of course. Miss Bonacia is very popular there. She's a lady in waiting to Queen Anne.
No, you never told me that.
I didn't think it was important.
Oh, we must have tea together, all 3 of us in the vestry. And you can tell me all the latest stories that have happened in Paris. I'll set for tea. I won't be long.
I am also surprised we didn't meet at court.
Yes, it's very strange. I'm sure we know all the same people and went to the same balls and parties. Do you miss it terribly?
I miss my friends and
your lover.
My best friend.
Oh, you poor thing. I too am slipped into the hands of the Cardinal, but we must trust in God's mercy. Sooner or later, God rewards us for the good that we have done in this world. And perhaps God has brought us together so that we can help each other. Now tell me, what was your offense against the Cardinal?
I was loyal to the Queen when she needed me most. The Cardinal could never forgive me for that.
The Queen of France, she is all that is good in life.
Do you know her?
Not personally, but I know a man who speaks very highly of her. He helped her recently when she was in trouble. His name is D'Artagnan.
You know D'Artagnan?
But of course we grew up together.
He's never mentioned you.
Oh, well that was some time back in Gascony.
Gascony? He talks about it all the time.
Is he the man you meant? Your
best friend? Yes. Oh, I knew we'd be friends from the moment we met. This is wonderful.
It's unforgettable.
Can I tell you a secret?
Oh, please do.
D'Artagnan is going to take me away from here.
But of course he is. We must all have hope.
No, I mean today. We're going to be married. I received this letter this morning, and it's from him. He and his friend Athos and the others are coming. See?
Oh, yes. I do see. Does he say when he expects to arrive?
No, not exactly. He wrote this letter 2 days ago, so it could be any time now. Wait, listen. I have an idea. Why don't you come with us? Then you'll be safe too.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you. But I'm sure it'd be rather dangerous having me with you.
Oh, D'Artagnan can protect us. They all can, and they will, I assure you. You must come. Promise, you must. You're far too kind a soul to be made to suffer like this.
I promise that I'll do what I must do.
Oh, I'm so happy. Listen, I hear horses.
Wait. It could be the Cardinal's guards. They were after me.
But I could just...
Stay back, my darling girl. If they even got a glimpse of you, you'd be in trouble. You said yourself, the Cardinal's guards are after you. If I could just get the tiniest peek. Oh my God. It's the Cardinal himself.
Oh, no.
Listen to me. I have a carriage back in the convent. It will take us to a little child eye as well. Would you come on?
I can't move. I'm too frightened.
Move! Right now, we have to act quickly.
I can't. Just save yourself. I'll be all right. All
right. Now, close your eyes and take deep breaths. Good. That's very good. You're doing admirably.
I'm so frightened.
Now, open your eyes and drink this down.
What?
It will calm your nerves, I promise.
But I don't really want to.
Drink it. You have to trust me. All of this will soon be a dream.
Constance! Constance, can you hear me?
That's D'Artagnan's voice.
Constance!
D'Artagnan! But why did you lie to me? Oh, Christ! The devil, you stupid!
Constance! I heard her voice!
This way!
Quickly!
I'll try around back!
I'll try the stable. But I don't understand. What do you want with me, D'Artagnan? Help! You should have had better taste in men.
Sacks for trying to kill my brother! And that's for trying to kill me!
Constance! Constance.
You came back for me.
Of course I did. Constance. My dear Constance, please don't go. Stay with me. I have so much I want to say to you. And I want to show you Gascony, where I was a little boy. I promise. It would have made you laugh. Please!
Always remember how much I loved you.
No. No!
It shouldn't have ended like this. Not for any of us.
He'll pay for this. The Cardinal will pay, as God is my witness!
D'Artagnan, stop!
checkmate. How marvelous.
But that's impossible. You never win.
The tide is turning, my dear fellow, all for the better. Oh, hello, what's this?
Forgive me for interrupting, Your Majesty. I need to speak to the Cardinal.
What's the meaning of this?
I'll kill you! I swore to kill you, and I'll kill you now!
Stop that right now!
Young man!
Rochefort!
I'm afraid I see nothing I can do to help.
Stop! You fool!
Don't do it!
D'Artagnan, stop it, please. You'll be hanged. D'Artagnan, stop!
How dare you! How dare you!
Athos, what is going on?
Arrest this man this instant! Send him to the block!
Just wait. Athos!
Miss Bonacieux was murdered by Countess de Winter with the help of the Cardinal.
Constance?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Oh no!
That's ridiculous. I had nothing to do with it.
You sent her there! You knew where she was!
Lies! Fabrications! I defy you to prove a word of it. And I want this man arrested instantly. Rochefort! Your Majesty, tell your guards to arrest him. I insist on it. You saw what he did.
He's right, I'm afraid. There's nothing I can do about it. The boy will hang.
No!
Guards! Musketeers!
Let them hang me if they must. I have done what is right. That is all that matters.
Wait! D'Artagnan. This is yours now. Show it to the king.
It is by my order and for the benefit of the state that the bearer of this note has done what he has done. Signed, Cardinal Richelieu. Oh, well, then I guess he's off the hook.
Let me see that. That's impossible. I take it back.
You can't take it back, I'm afraid. It's a carte blanche. That's the law, you know.
You have crossed the line between incivility and disrespect. There are those in society who will not forgive you. I strongly suggest you watch your back. Rochefort, now! You imbecile.
Forgive me for intruding, Your Majesty.
Oh, not at all, not at all. I've been wanting to do that to the Cardinal for years.
D'Artagnan, isn't it?
Monsieur de Treville.
You're just like your father. Impetuous, disorderly, and very brave. It takes courage to be yourself, you know. And I think that it's high time that you were a musketeer.
Well, past the time if you ask me.
Sir, I'm very honored.
As well you should be.
But I'm not sure now's the time. In light of Constance, I mean.
Yardy, I think that it is the time. And she would have been very proud of you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Well, kneel. By the power invested in me as captain of the Royal Musketeers to the King of France, the Duchy of Lorraine, and the territory of the High Belgian States, I hereby invest in you the rank of Musketeer, and charge you with the defense of the realm, in particular, the person of the King himself, whosoe'er he be. I charge you to quit these duties and yourself to the highest degree, with courage, with humility, and with honor, in the name of all that is good and holy. Amen.
Life is fragile.
Life is a banquet.
Life can play tricks on you.
The Three Musketeers.
And D'Artagnan.
And Sabine.
Buried Constance Bonacieux at the Carmelite convent in Bethune, with all of the appropriate rights and duties of the Catholic Church.
Louis XIII fathered Louis XIV. Queen Anne never saw Buckingham again.
Treville went on training young musketeers.
And Cardinal Richelieu was banished to Italy, where he lived out the rest of his days playing cards with the Borgias.
Life is fate.
Life is hope. Life is different than we ever imagined it.
But most of all, life is an adventure.
Ah! Help! Help! Please help me!
What's the matter?
What is it?
Oh, please, good sirs. My she's been kidnapped.
Why? What has she done?
I don't know, but she works for the Count, who's visiting Paris, and he has enemies, terrible enemies.
What has he done?
I don't know, but he comes from a little island called Monte Cristo.
Gentlemen!
What are we waiting for?
Let's go!
Wait! Believe it or not, this is very important.
All for one!
Oh, go ahead!